It's time to boldly go where no nerfer has gone before. At least, I don't think so. I don't think there's ever been Star Trek NERF blasters. But set phasers to suck! I know how this is gonna go. The Star Trek nerds are gonna start giving me wedgies. But no matter how I do this video, somebody's gonna be upset with me. I'm gonna try to meet in the middle. I'm not feeling this one though, and we'll show you why. But I'm probably gonna upset the NERF fans and probably Star Trek fans for some reason, even though I think the cross-section of that is not very many people. Or I say I love it, and everybody else is upset with me because it's an objectively terrible release. But man, they really should just stop with the NERF Limited thing, because it seems like all it's gonna be from now on, an existing $25 worth of plastic that they can shove into a different piece of plastic and charge 4 to 5 times more for it? Yep, there's another NERF Limited blaster that you can't even get your hands on. Even if you order it today through Hasbro Pulse, you won't even see it till apparently at least November of 2023, over a year from now. Keep that in mind. It's not a limited thing. It's limited in the fact that they're going to make as many as people order them, and then also make enough for like GameStop to sell them and put them on shelves and stuff like that. But other than that, it's limited. You know what, I wonder, let me look up the NERF Limited Mandalorian. How's my investment doing? So how do you celebrate the 35th anniversary of Star Trek The Next Generation? You reshell the NERF Compact SMG in a Jolt and sell it for $120.
I like money.
Engage the 35th anniversary of Star Trek The Next Generation with these NERF Limited Star Trek Starfleet Type 3 phaser and Starfleet Type 2 phaser. With these, that whole sentence, oh whatever, I don't care. It doesn't make sense, does it? No. They capture the look of the phasers handled by Jean-Luc Picard and the crew of the USS. I mean, let's not get ahead of ourselves. They vaguely resemble the shapes of those. The Type 3 motorized dart blaster has light-up effects that simulate the look of being assimilated by the Borg, in homage to the film Star Trek First Contact, a movie I'm pretty sure I haven't seen in the last 2 decades, but I guarantee I've seen it. I come from a long line of Star Trek nerds. Light-up phaser effects, phaser sounds, authentic First Contact movie sounds, an internal 5-dart clip, and fires 1 dart at a time. So from there, we can already establish that it's a Strife, or more accurately, it's the Fortnite Compact SMG, just tailored to look like a phaser rifle thing. Starfleet Type 2 phaser fires 1 dart and has a pullback priming. It's a Jolt. It's a phaser Jolt. Arguably cool, but nowhere do I see these being worth anything even remotely resembling 120 Federation credits.
I like money.
With their premium design details. They're white plastic slabs. The blasters honor Star Trek, the iconic universe that sparked imaginations and engaged fans for over 50 years. So is this supposed to be like honoring Star Trek by making the best possible thing you can? Something that lots of people will absolutely like? Or is this just you using another license to sell plastic that you've already made in a different shape? The blasters come in premium packaging that's perfect for a display. I'm so sick of them being like, oh, the packaging? That's a feature. It's not like it comes in some crazy metal box that does all these cool things where it automatically opens up and plays like the opening monologue that Jean-Luc Picard would say at the beginning of all the episodes. It doesn't do anything like that. It's a cardboard box. Eyewear recommended, not included, includes 7 foam NERF Elite darts, 7 whole darts, $120. They can't even give you like 30 or 50 special Star Trek darts. The Type 3 phaser requires 4 AA batteries, not included. Not even including batteries, and again, 4. So this thing right here requires 4 AAs, and it doesn't have lights or sounds. So imagine how loud and how bright those LEDs are gonna be. Answer, not at all. No, they don't show the darts. And admittedly, the box looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna say that doesn't look cool, but It's not $120 cool, and that's the problem that I have with this. Star Trek fans, if you like this, I'm not gonna blame you if you buy it, but you can't look at this and say that's worth $120. You should not be like, oh, they made a Star Trek blaster, they made 2 of them, take my money. I don't care if it's a $20 package that they marked up to $120, take my money, it's Star Trek, I will literally buy anything that has Star Trek in it. You should be like, crap, I like NERF, I like Star Trek, I want a Star Trek NERF blaster, 120 fine. That's the reaction that you should have. All right, the silhouettes look like Star Trek. I mean, I can't fault it for that. The phaser, I mean, all this stuff looks like how I expect it to kind of look, but to have like, to say there's like premium detail, like the whole Borg thing, I don't remember like a Borg phaser thing looking like that, but it's to give it the idea that the thing's been assimilated by the Borg or the person holding it has been Borged. I guess it has that effect to it, but there's no way that this is a Strife. This is $100 Strife. Like, I bagged on the Mandalorian. $120 for a Jolt and a Strife. This is why I'm tired of NERF Limited. I get the idea that NERF Limited, if they're gonna do cool things that they can't normally do on shelves, right? But if you're gonna put this out there, you should do something different with it that you can't normally do. And I kind of just proved it. For those of you thinking that it's gonna be worth something in the future, most likely not. Because as many of them that get ordered within the next, I don't know, year, that's how many they're going to ship, and then some, because GameStop and stuff is gonna sell them. What's the point here? It's just to fleece people for money.
I like money.
So how could they have made this a better value and a better homage to Star Trek? Well, for one, they could have probably given it some kind of electronics beyond lights and sounds, like a little screen, like a little LCD screen or something on it. Maybe a way for you to like change the intensity of the phaser, because phasers are adjustable, so you can not damage equipment or even stun people instead of evaporating them. That is stuff that phasers are supposed to do, and this could have had a little setting on it to do that, and all these cool things. You're meaning to tell me you can't put this in a product and still not make a lot of money? Like, I'm tired of Hasbro when it comes to Beyblades, and actually, you know what? This is a long time coming. This is how it works in the anime. This is what Hasbro gave you. It's like vaguely the same thing. And then here is the official one from Takara Tomy. Notice how this is like 4 different freely spinning things, and they actually lock together. And then, of course, you got the spinny free bearing part on that. And you didn't even try, Hasbro. It just seems like they've given up. Hasbro doesn't make good stuff anymore, it seems. Like, even the things that I'm really excited about that I like, it's so hard to recommend them sometimes. Like, from what it seems like, the handheld phaser doesn't do anything other than it's a Jolt. It just fires a dart. It doesn't seem to make lights or sounds or have anything on it, and that's really frustrating. There's so many cool things they could have done to make these feel more Star Trek-y, and they just didn't care. Because, let's face it, there are people in the comments section right now that are going to buy this regardless of what it is, regardless of how much it costs. They're just gonna buy it, and then they're gonna yell at me for not liking it.
Am I so out of touch? No, it's the children who are wrong.
But NERF Limited, the blasters that do different things are the ones I like, because at least they're making an attempt to do something different. But this is $120 for. I cannot fathom a world. $60 would be too much for this set. No, Hasbro. 100%. You should not buy this. And if you really have to have it, buy it when it comes out and nobody else has it, and you can get it at GameStop on a clearance sale. Hasbro's just using the Nerf brand and using all of their licenses to make pieces of plastic that vaguely resemble a thing that they can sell for 2 to 3 times more than they normally can. That's all I've got for you. I'm Walcom S7. Thank you very much for watching this video. There is a decent chance that maybe if you got to the end of this video, you like what I do here, so maybe hit like, get subscribed, leave a comment, ring the bell, do all that algorithmic garbage so you can help the channel grow, so you can help our hobby grow. And of course, I hope to see you in an entirely different video, and I'm gonna do something fun. Oh, by the way, there's supposed to be a Nerf announcement on Friday. That's 2 days from now. That is 90s themed, and it could be the return of the 95 crossbow. I actually have a good idea that it could be, but I can't be excited for it because it's modern Hasbro.
You gotta